Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of WarGirls. Well, we're back. Okay, here's the situation. I recorded episode 3. I had this little guy on over here and I'm going to show you what all I did. This little guy, a block placer from Open Blocks. I thought that this was a block placer from Extra Utilities. And funny enough, I was recording a good bit without headphones because my kids were sleeping. I wanted to be able to make sure I could hear. So I was recording without sound. And then I realized after recording the entire episode that that thing is so freaking loud. It's so loud. It sounds like pistons like right up in your ear. It was an unusable episode basically. Since then, it looks like Germ has placed a sound muffler. But even with that still, I turned it on. You can still hear it. It's really annoying. So I scrapped the episode. So anyway, so what I'm saying is a lot of progress has been done since episode 2. Because this is in all essence episode 4. Let me show you what is going on here. Now this you saw already. Okay, so this just is a very standard crusher extract put in the furnace sort of situation over there. In the back here, I just have an energy cell, which is just that way there's a buffer. Okay, here you put in logs. You put in logs here. This is pulled out and it is put into this block placer. Like I said, I have a redstone timer. If you turn this on, it'll just keep sending a signal over here. Can you hear it? It's a little softer than it used to be, but it was very loud in the recording. So that basically will place a log every time it has an opportunity when there's an open block ahead of it, and it'll place a log here. This is tree fluid extractors from industrial foregoing. This is how you make plastic. This is all plastic facility. So, it extracts fluid latex from a log and puts it into these guys latex processing unit and makes this tiny dry rubber. You combine 9 of these to make one big dried rubber, and then you smelt it and then you combine it 4 of them to get plastic. All my energy is running off of wireless RF transmitters, which I think I showed, but honestly I don't remember. We used to have right here. That has since moved to our power facility. I don't know what this stuff is. This is Germ's bag. Go watch his videos for that stuff. We do have a little bit of a Tinker's setup, and we have a bird. We have a bird. I can't explain it. It just showed up here one day, and you can ride it, apparently. So, ooh, don't use, it crashes. Okay. Good enough. Okay, if you come down here, now again, again, we are working on living in an underground kind of bunker, like a fallout shelter bunker sort of situation. This is the farm that I worked on. It's big. I made upgrades. This mod is basically a spiritual successor to Mine Factory Reloaded, but it's different, industrial foregoing. So I made these range additions. It's huge. It's much bigger than I anticipated, than I meant to, but it should set us up with a whole lot of wood, a whole lot of wheat, hopefully eventually carrots or whatever other crops we want to actually eat. Right now, wheat, just so we can survive and live and stuff. But we're getting a big surplus of stuff. So. Yeah, it's nice. We actually have between apples and wheat, we should actually be able to survive. Now, all of the wood. Let me show you the mechanics of this. It's real simple, but these are just pulled out. Saplings are pulled out of here, and seeds are pulled out of here. They're just piped right down here into this guy, plant sower, and that's how that is set. Again, running off of wireless RF. These things will do 80 RF per tick, and this thing uses 40. So, I think. Does it say that in it? It doesn't say it, but I'm almost sure it uses 40. This thing also, same thing over here. This is the, what is this thing? Plant Gatherer, used to be called Harvester back in the olden days. Also running off of wireless RF. So, pretty cool, pretty cool. Now, this, the oak wood logs are pulled out and they are brought over here to our power situation, which I know. This is a disgusting looking room. Don't worry, we're builders. We're going to take care of that. This is the wireless RF battery, and I got 4 steam dynamos that are rocking. Water's being piped in from an aqueous accumulator here. 2 upgraded redstone furnaces is what is smelting the wood as it comes in. Uh-oh, it looks like there's a problem. That's gonna be charcoal. Why does that happen? I don't know why that happens. It's like a backup or something. I don't know how charcoal could get into this, honestly. There's nothing that... I wonder... What's this configuration? I just want to turn that side off. Actually, you know what? I just want to turn all these sides off. I want to bring in from the... Wait. Bring in from the back. Wait. Yeah, right? Yeah. Import from the back, which is this guy. And export to the top. That guy. So the bottom can be turned off. Because I wonder... Yeah. Bring in. And... Nope. Not. Wait a second. Bring in and export. I wonder if that's what's going on. I wonder if it's exporting. It's weird. It's so weird. I mean, whatever. We have 11 stacks of charcoal just waiting to be used because we're not using that much power yet, but we will at some point. So, and here you can keep an eye on the grid power because we're at 9 out of 32. We can add more water mills when necessary, but so far so good. Let me see what else has changed. We've done some building up top. I haven't done anything up top, but we're starting to actually build a bit of a base. Starting to get some ideas together. This is going to be probably something I want to work out with Germ a little bit too, instead of just do myself. As far as corridors and stairs and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, we're not sticking with cobble. I mean, we're not Neanderthals, right? We're going to be living in some sort of luxury underground bunker situation. But I don't know. You know, there's a few options. We could go with like a chisel situation if we wanted to. Let me make a chisel and see what. There are some pretty good cobblestone variants, I believe. Is that? Oh, is it this? Yeah. All right. So let's see if I throw this in. I mean, some of these could be pretty good. I think I've always been partial to the panel. I've always thought was really nice. I've always thought this. Is it this guy? Let me take a look at that. What's this guy look like? Oh yeah, it's the connected one. Yeah, okay. I mean, that could be pretty good for a floor situation. I think we could probably live with that, at least just for this area. You know, maybe every area is going to be a little bit different, but I mean, it looks like poured cement, which is kind of cool. So what I'm going to do is maybe I'll try to do a little bit of like sort of decorating so this room doesn't look so incredibly horrible, because I guess this is going to be kind of our main room, you know, for now. At least get a floor and some walls and stuff like that. I do want to do some building this episode and make things look a little bit more beautiful. So the only other thing that I don't think I'm gonna use wood. That doesn't seem to fit an underground bunker situation. What's granite look like? We don't have that much of it. So, ooh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, let me take a look at some stuff. I want to kind of get some ideas together here, and then I'll come back and join you. Well, let's just say this is not great. This is not my best building job ever. And as a self-proclaimed quote builder, this is a little embarrassing. But look, here's the thing: we don't have very much stuff. we have very few materials. So I wanted to make the whole thing out of cobblestone. Also, I kind of feel like cobblestone fits the vibe. You know, fits kind of what we're going for. And honestly, as bad as this is, it's better than it was before. So at least it feels like, you know, a place that we're gonna live in, and I'm fully expecting to change this out later. Maybe I can convince Germ to add an exchangers mod to the pack. Maybe, Germ, if you're watching this. But anyway, whatever. It's fine. It is what it is. I'm gonna continue kind of working this out through, so we have at least this sort of dumb design. And then what I might do later, I mean, you know, here's your options for cobblestone. There's some really cool options too, but they're like, I thought about adding, you know, can I just chisel one more? Okay, yeah, you can. Okay, I made the eye chisel, by the way. If you don't know what that is, you combine a diamond chisel with redstone and a gold ingot, and you get this I just used my builder's one. Then you get this eye chisel, which means you can chisel all that you have on you, which is nice. So I think probably what we'll do is add something like this, something that kind of looks like a pillar for now, just until we get enough materials, because our materials are just lacking, you know. But at least this will give us just a very basic sort of design that we can go with, you know. Something along these lines. I don't know. unfortunately, to get back here because this armor stand. I guess I could just move the armor stand, but all right. Let's see how this looks. Something like this. Yeah, I mean, probably something like that. That way, I mean, I could see that being sort of like beams, like concrete beams that are holding this whole thing up. Something along those lines. So it's not going to be quite this plain, but until we just get more infrastructure set up, you know, we have somewhat limited options really now without diving into just a crazy amount of cost. And, you know, I hate to use a lot of our stuff right now, given that we will have battles and all that kind of stuff coming. So I think what I'll do is I'll probably just maybe randomly, maybe instead of count this out, maybe just kind of at a random amount. That might make more sense because this is supposed to be kind of a war-torn bunker. So maybe that would be better. Let's try something like here, and then instead of right on the corner, here. Let's just see how this looks. Boy, these machines are loud even with the sound muff. Oh yeah, I like that. I like it random. Okay, that's cool. I mean, you know, not completely random, but I mean, not like we're not gonna put two beside each other necessarily. But I think, yeah, I think that's a pretty cool look. Also, while I was digging in, I went ahead and dug this out, thinking that maybe we could do more storage back there or something, just because it was there. I have backed into those things 1,000 times already. So yeah, so I'm just gonna continue kind of this general feeling, but it's not great. We don't even have glowstone really available, and right now we're nowhere near the ability to create it. One of the next things I want to do is I want to get a mob farm set up soon, real soon. Now that we have a decent power supply, that's probably the next thing to do. But the first thing I have to do right now, this is the wrong one, right? Yeah. The first thing I have to do is I just have to get a place that I'm not embarrassed to live in. So I'm going to continue doing this. I'm use the embossed. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, this guy, the embossed. Okay. All right. Anyway, I'll keep working on this. Maybe Jerm will log on here whenever he wakes up this morning and give me some help on figuring out exactly how we want to do this, because I don't want to make all the design decisions here. And I know that this is very quite temporary in what we're doing now, but hopefully we'll come up with something a little bit better as we go. Well, okay, I thought I would pop in here and just show the progress. You know, it's starting to grow on me. I know it's just cobblestone. I know it's crappy. I know we could do better, and we will do better. But right now, we just don't have the stuff. We don't have the materials to do any really great stuff. I'd even like to make concrete, but we can't even really do that yet. We just need infrastructure. So basically, what I start working out is this. You know, just kind of making this a little bit more of a livable situation. Then what we'll do is we'll room off some of this maybe, and so it's not all just out in the open. In fact, we could actually move plastic production to its own room. In fact, maybe we should do that. Like, there's a party going on in the other room. Maybe we could do plastic production just like in here. Like, this seems, maybe this would be a great place, you know? Yeah, you know, I think I'll do that actually. I'll just move plastic production into kind of its own space, you know? It doesn't need a lot of space actually. I have it, it's a little sprawling as is, but yeah, I think that'd be a great idea, actually. Two stairs? Nope. Okay, cool. I was worried that would be breaking into the staircase because I know it's close by over there. But yeah, this would be a good place for plastic, and it's close. Looks like there's a cave. Well, we're bumping into caves all over the place, but that is kind of a cool thing. I can't remember a time that I've ever lived in a cave, like actually like full time. So that's kind of fun. I think what we'll do is do this. We'll just make this room. This room doesn't need to be very tall, so we can just make this room something along these lines. Here, three tall is probably plenty. Let's see here. Do I have enough? I may. I think that I do. I got a good feeling. Okay. Yeah. I think this is gonna have to be too wide. That's okay. That'll be nice too. We'll be able to put maybe a little bit better of a door. So okay, cool. Let me lay out some floor and get some floor going in here, and then we'll just move plastic production. I think this is gonna be enough room if I kind of consolidate a little bit. Yeah, we'll put plastic in there. Okay, I'll be back. So I thought I would bring you guys in on sort of the second half of this. I don't know if I showed this or not. This room is it's not detailed at all. It looks terrible, but it's better than a cave. It's not a cave at least. Oh my goodness! What's up? What's up? Oh, what's up, really armored skeleton? Okay. Anyway, so I am in the process. Well, actually, I got distracted because I ended up doing this part down here. I don't know what that's going to be yet. I was thinking this could lead towards maybe an experience farm or something, but at the same point, also, I want to sort of space our things out a good bit. You know, I think that it would be best, thinking about the sort of PvP idea that's coming this way, of spacing things out a good bit and allowing for maybe some defensible places. Got real framey there for a second. Okay. Anyway, so here's what's going on here. I'm trying to lay this out in a logical way, and oh no, I just did it again. I have broken that thing by accident about 4 times now, and it's. Actually, it was more of a pain in the ass. I thought you had to get down here and place it, and it turns out that I didn't. I can place it right from this side here. Anyway, there we go. Okay. So that's the block placer. Now, I'll throw the timer here. I'll throw the timer right on top because I don't want the redstone to interfere with these guys right down here. So, okay, so that's turned off now. That's fine right there. Then I think what we'll do next, I need to pipe in... Oh man, probably the best thing to do is going to be go down under, and I know what that means. That means more digging and stuff, but I feel like this is going to be the best way to wire this in and not get in the way of anything. So just go right under here. I have these transfer nodes. So let's do this, and this. That's cool. And now I got pipes. So pipe, and then we'll just join it all up to one pipe. Okay. And then just bring this right along here. There. Yeah. And now I'm pretty sure. Let's go this way. Ha! It's nice having inner winding stairs and all that kind of stuff. But I think this should potentially be working now. The only thing it doesn't have is it doesn't have power. So I need to jam some power in there. How about right there? Should be fine. Serving 4 tiles, yeah. Oh, wait a second. Oh, it's serving those. Oh, these don't need power. That's why. Yeah. That's why. I forgot. Let's do this, and let's do that. Okay. Oh, I really like this. So, with this... the floor is really growing on me. The walls, I think, are not so great. The ceiling's not so great. I really like the floors. I think we can definitely work because it kind of looks like poured concrete. I know there is concrete in this game, but I also know at the same point we are not ready for it. We're not doing any immersive engineering in this base. I think we're going to go the thermodynamics and extra utilities route. Just to be different from if you're watching Nini and Pride, which hopefully you are, and Mr. Envelope. I know that they're doing. What's it called? Immersive engineering. So I thought that would be fun if we sort of went another route. So, let's get a little bit of light in here on the walls, perhaps. Maybe just to not be cavemen. How about this? Cool. All right, so this should hypothetically be working. Yeah, it doesn't have any latex because this is not on. I don't need it to be on yet. And then what I think I'll do is let's just make... I have one of these. I could do a transfer node, or I could just do a hopper, honestly. Transfer nodes are actually probably cheaper. Let's do a mod. This is a mod pack, after all. Will this receive a block? I don't think it will. I don't think it's necessary. So let's just do this, that, and this. Ah, it does. It does connect. I didn't think it would. Maybe, I mean, I don't think that anything can happen with it. I don't think that it will actually do anything, even if it does connect. But this should do the trick. Let's grab this guy. There we go. Okay, cool. All right, now if we put... Let me make sure this works. Throw this in there. And it's going in there. Cool. And then as soon as we turn this on, let's just flip it on just for a second. I don't really have a way of knowing. Oh, let's see. There we go. Oh yeah, it's cool. It's working. Okay, great. Awesome. Put that there. I'm not sure, honestly. I don't know if you need a block there or not. So I'll just leave it there. Oh, leave it there for now. Cool. So anyway, so yeah, good. So we have a little plastic factory right here. It's pretty solid. I'm gonna wait for Germ to see if there's a special door or something that he wants to put on there. Cause there's that door mod, and I don't know. Which one is it? This one? No. One of these? Is it this one? Yeah, Malice's doors. I don't really know what that is. Let's take a look. Nope. How about doors? Doors? Oh, wow. Yeah, there's... Oh, that would be rusty iron doors. That would fit really well. Whoa, high-tech doors? Yeah, so there's really cool. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure if this is actually broken or what, so I'll let Jer mess with that. Anyway, I think that kind of brings us to the end of this this episode. It's kind of a decorating episode. Really starting to get the base laid out. You know what else, too? This is not our final answer by a long shot, but for right now, let's get rid of the cobblestone and just do this, I guess. It's not great. It's not great, but actually, this is unnecessary. Let's do that. There we go. Okay. Anyway, it's all whatever. It's fine. It is what it is. But yeah, so we got some room. I think the next thing I probably want to do is storage or a mob farm. I'll see what the team wants to do next. But that's it for me. So thank you so much for watching WarGirls. Thanks for subscribing to all my friends. Thank you also for checking out Villagecraft, just started now, and of course my baby, the Realm of Vastin. Really do appreciate all the cross support, and you guys are watching all the videos. It's very cool. It's very, very cool. Leave me a comment if you have any better suggestions with how to work this out, because with our materials currently, we're not so great. Maybe, I mean, later we'll swap this out, but all right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.